welcome to Sparkling Memories, a place we can develop healthy relationship with food pairs and yourself. And today we're going to be making some onion rings. So let's go ahead and get started. We have the ingredients from the almond milk, the onions, the all-purpose flour, the panko breadcrumbs, cornstarch, paprika, water, gotta be cold, baking powder, sea salt, and the McCormick black pepper. And of course, my trusted red cutting board. You want to mix all the ingredients together. Once you mix them together, it should be similar to your pancake batter, not too watery and not too thick. If it's too watery, you want to add more all-purpose flour. If it's too thick, then you want to add more water and milk, but you don't want to quite overbeat it either because it's not like you're making cake. Once there's no lumps, then you're doing a good job. If there's lumps, you might want to take a fork and get rid of those because this is not something you need to strain. You just gotta make sure you have the right consistency. If not, it's not going to coat the onion rings the way it's supposed to. And you want to get that coating before you add the panko breadcrumbs. Otherwise, it won't cook correctly. So that does take a few minutes to get that done. Once that's done, it's kind of going to look like this. Depending on the size of the onion, if you use a medium, you'll get anywhere from 10, and there are going to be various different sizes from large, medium to small. And certain areas of it you might not want to use, like especially the beginning of it. You want to make them a little thicker when you actually slice it, at least about 1.5. But in terms of how big you want to get it cut, because you want a sizable amount, so when you coat it, it will actually look like what you want it to. Sometimes it's easier to just double dip it. That way, you know the coating for sure works. What I like to do sometimes is coat it and then put the breadcrumbs, then do a light fry, and then put it back in the coating and put more panko crumbs on it and fry it again. That way it'll be a lot thicker. If you don't want your batter to be thick, this is not a process you have to do. Well, all the ingredients is just to give it some type of taste. I've seen people add egg and other items to it and even evaporating milk if you don't want to use the almond milk. Almond milk just happens to be my preference. And the sea salt. Because if you don't want the sea salt, you can just use the regular salt, or even a pink salt, or even a Dover so you can have other spices with it. I won't suggest nothing like thyme or parsley or any of those, but you want to get something that actually going to taste good. I want to get it the right kind of color because you don't want it too light and you don't want it too dark. Too dark is going to change the taste of it and it's not going to taste the way you would like it to. I don't like mine really dark. I like it more of a golden brown. So when I eat it, I can put in dipping sauce, similar to if you were doing fries. And you can make a good batch of this. And once you have your paper towel, you're good. And you just take your time doing it. You put in too much, it's not gonna have enough room to rotate them. If you put in a lot of oil, it's gonna make it soggy. So you want just enough to cover the top part of it. If it's too much, then it'll just be over. Till next time, we'll be sitting around with sparkling memories. Bye bye.